What is up, everybody? Welcome to another NFL prediction video. This, of course, will be for week 9 of the NFL season. I cannot believe we are in week 9 already. It's just insane to me how fast the NFL season goes. Tonight is the Thursday night game. I'm recording this on a Thursday afternoon before I go to work. I will be uploading it after I record it. But yeah, this is a big week for me, of course, because I am an Eagles fan. This is our first game against Dallas. I think honestly, who wins this game will win the division. Could honestly see whoever wins this game also winning the NFC. So this is a huge game. Um, yeah, it's a pretty big game for Eagles and Cowboys fans. This will decide who is the dominant team in the NFC East, and yeah, especially since the Eagles have a huge slate of games coming up in the next couple weeks. Um, but first, let's go through the teams on byes. Denver, Detroit, 49ers, and Jacksonville are all on a bye this week. Just wanted to put that in the video. Yeah, let me get this pulled up. So you guys could see. There we go. So yeah, let's start with the Thursday night game. Got the Tennessee Titans versus the Steelers. The Titans did not trade Derrick Henry like a lot of people thought they would. So Tennessee is 3-4, Pittsburgh is 4-3. I think because it's in Pittsburgh and the Steelers have been playing a lot better than I thought they would this year, I am going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm pretty sure Will Levis is going to start again, and he actually did pretty good last week in his first start. He did really good. So yeah, but I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh still, even though Will Levis is the starter now, and did really good last week. I'm still gonna go with the Steelers. Let's go to the next game. This game is in Germany, I believe. It's at 9:30 a.m. for me. Miami versus the Chiefs. I will be waking up early for this game. I think this is gonna be a very good game. Kansas City has honestly been kind of disappointing this year, even though they're 6-2. Both teams are 6-2. Kansas City just has not looked good to me. Even the Eagles haven't looked good to me this year. They've just been winning, and that's the same thing with the Chiefs. But this one is a hard one for me to choose. Kansas City is favored by 1 point, but I think that's just because they're at home, even though it's in Germany. This one is hard though. It's probably the hardest one of the week for me. I'm gonna go Miami though. I think Miami's gonna pick up the win over Kansas City. I think it will. It could go either way, obviously. I could see this being a very ugly game because it's in Germany. Both teams will have jet lag, all that good stuff that they talk about. But I think Miami is gonna pick up the win. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over my record. I forgot to do that shit. Hold on. God dang it. I know I was forgetting something. Let me change this real quick. I'll just do it in the video because I don't feel like starting this recording over. So my new record is, change that to 48. Change this to 73. So my record last week was 12-4. I actually did really good last week in week 8. So yeah, that is the new record, 73-48. Yeah, I totally forgot to do that at the beginning of the video. So first time I forgot to do that, but is that right? 73-48. I guess I'll see if after the video. I think I added it all together. All right, let's go back to the video. That's my bad, guys. Minnesota versus Atlanta. Both teams are 4-4. Minnesota just lost their starting quarterback for the season. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta. I don't think Joshua Dobbs is gonna come in and make the Vikings better. I think Minnesota losing Kirk Cousins just ended their season. I feel very bad for him. I actually like Kirk Cousins. But yeah, I think Atlanta's gonna win. They have looked pretty good. They actually just named a different starting quarterback too. Now that I think about it, they added what's his name, Taylor Heineke as the new starter. So I hate that motherfucker. But anyways, next we got Arizona at Cleveland. Joshua Dobbs obviously got traded, so he's not going to be the starter for Arizona anymore. I don't know who it is. I've seen the name, but I can't remember it. So I'm going to go with Cleveland. I think that's an easy one for me. Arizona is 1-7. Cleveland is 4-3. Arizona obviously starting a QB I've never heard of is not gonna make me want to pick them. So yeah. Next we got the Rams versus the Packers. Both teams not too hot this year. Rams are 3-5. Green Bay is 2-5. Green Bay started off hot. Everybody was saying Jordan Love is gonna be a great quarterback, and I've not seen it. It says in Green Bay is favored. I'm gonna go with the Rams though. I'm gonna go with the Rams over the Packers. I think the Rams. I'm pretty sure Stafford is playing. I think he's playing. But yeah, I got the Rams winning that game. I'm very surprised Green Bay is favored. But yeah, Rams over Green Bay. Next we got Washington versus the Patriots. Washington obviously gave the Eagles a run for their money again last week. Another sweaty game for me. New England is 2-6. Washington is 3-5. Washington just traded both of their best defensive players, but I'm still gonna go with Washington in this game. I think Sam Howell is a good quarterback. I hate to say it because he's a division rival, unless he just wakes up and wants to kill the Eagles every time they play, because apparently he does. Because every time he plays the Eagles, he just looks like the best quarterback in the NFL. But I got Washington beating New England. I just can't pick New England this year. They're just so bad. Even though they beat the Bills, I gotta pick Washington in that game. Next we got Chicago at New Orleans. Chicago starting that rookie quarterback again. They're 2-6. New Orleans is 4-4. I gotta go with New Orleans in this game. The Saints have just looked pretty good to me this year. Not great. Derek Carr is obviously not a great quarterback to me, but we'll see if he steps up in this game. I obviously have trouble picking Chicago because of the quarterback situation, so I'm gonna go with New Orleans. Next we got Seattle versus Baltimore. This will be a pretty good game. Seattle's 5-2, Baltimore's 6-2. It's at Baltimore, so I'm going to go with Baltimore. Baltimore I could see going to the Super Bowl. That's how good they are. OBJ, of course, crying on the sidelines per usual, just like he does every single time he's on a team. But yeah, I'm going to go with Baltimore just because Lamar Jackson's back. He looks amazing. So yeah, Baltimore over Seattle. Two bird teams going at it. Next we got Tampa Bay versus Houston. Both teams are 3-4, so it's kind of a toss-up. Who's favored? Houston is favored. Huh. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay though, because Houston lost to the Panthers last week, so I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. Yeah, we'll just move on from that game. Next, we got the Colts versus the Panthers. The Panthers are 1-6. Colts are 3-5. Obviously, Panthers, like I just said, beat Houston last week for their first win of the season. But I'm gonna go with the Colts. I said last week that I can't pick the Panthers to win, and I'm still going with it, even though they won last week. I just can't pick them to win. Yeah. Next, we got the Giants versus the Raiders. The Giants, obviously one of the worst teams in the NFL, against the Raiders, who just fired their head coach and their GM, just benched Jimmy Garoppolo. So due to that, I'm still gonna go with the Raiders over the Giants because I could see this team coming out with a bunch of bunch of energy, looking for a new start without their head coach and their GM. Anybody but Jimmy Garoppolo, I could see winning. Because Jimmy Garoppolo is just ass. He cost me money, so fuck him. yeah, anyways, and I kind of hope the Giants lose just because they're in our division, and I want to see teams in our division lose. So yeah. Next, we got the game of the week, America's game of the week, the Eagles versus the Cowboys, and I can't say I'm not nervous. I actually tried to go to this game, but the tickets were just so much money. Um, but yeah, I obviously gotta go with the Eagles. I have not picked against them all year yet. I guarantee you, I am going to pick against them this year. I just am not going to say which game I think they're going to lose. But yeah, I'm not going to pick them every week. I am a unbiased Eagles fan. But they are going to win this game. I hope it's a blowout. I hope they kill the Cowboys. I'm sick of hearing from Skip Bayless. I'm sick of hearing from Michael Irvin. I'm sick of hearing all these fans on Twitter talking about the Cowboys are going to kill the Eagles. I'm sick of hearing that the Cowboys get to play the Eagles. No, y'all have to play us. And it ain't going to be pretty. I'm telling y'all right now. It ain't going to be pretty. The Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys. And let's move on from that conversation. Next, we got the Bills versus the Bengals. Obviously, we all know what happened last time these two teams faced each other last year. So this will be an emotional game. I'm pretty sure that's why it's on the 8:20 slot and not the Eagles and Dallas Cowboys game. We all know that they're going to make a big deal out of this game. And it's deserved, I guess. We got the Bills versus the Bengals. Both teams have been playing kind of shitty this year. I mean, Bills are 5-3. Cincinnati is 4-3. Cincinnati is favored because they're at home. But this game is kind of the game between the two teams that everybody thought was going to be the leaders of the AFC and kind of have been losing games they shouldn't lose. But I am going to have to go with the Bengals. I got more faith in the Bengals than I do in the Bills this year, even though I want the Bills to win because I have a bet where they were running the division. So I need I actually need the Dolphins to lose and the Bills to win, but I picked both of them differently. So, but anyways, yeah, I could see that game going either way. Hopefully it's not as bad as last year what happened. So let's go to the Monday night game and end this video. We got the Chargers versus the Jets. This one is easy for me. The Chargers are going to win. The Jets have looked better than I thought they would since Aaron Rodgers went down. The Chargers actually are 3-4 and the Jets are 4-3. So this game could go either way, but I see the Chargers winning. And yeah, that's the video. Sorry for all the messes, like the messing up and all that in the video with the record and all that. But yeah, I am 73-48. Obviously last week, like I said, I went 12-4. So, and hopefully that's right. I will check after this video, and next video I will have it updated in the beginning of the video. But yeah, that's my bad. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I do as good this week as I did last week. We will see. Hopefully the Eagles win. Depending on my situation, I might stream that game. I know I said I would stream every single Eagles game that I can, but the last couple weeks I just kind of have wanted to chill and watch the games without streaming. So it is what it is. But and a lot of the games I watch like with people, which I can't stream that. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, then get to 1,000. So, thank you guys for watching.